Ravens flock, Ravens nation, man, was good. Shouts out to my new subscribers. I don't know what's been going on lately, but just slowly but surely get my subscribers up. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Before I'm about to grab my information sheet. Before I get into that right now, I just want to address something real fast. Not that I was looking to for me making this video, but they felt the need to comment to me. So I didn't rehearse what I'm about to say right now, so I'm trying to make sure I'm using my words carefully. When I have my takes on things, right, and I feel like expressing, no different than anybody else, I would assume, but I do it in a sense where it's nothing alarming. It just be my own opinion and how I word it, right? But the facts be there. The facts be what the facts be. So for you, Bobby Trossett, you trying to engage with me and instead of just taking what I'm saying and doing your own thing and like, man, fuck what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there trying to pick my damn brain apart and shit, trying to see where you can get in, where you fit in, so you can nah. This ain't that. That's why I told you, continue working with your homies that you've been working with. You feel me? But I'm on to your shit. A lot of other people are on to your shit. And speaking of, Tanja Bowman, whenever you see this, if you see this, I don't know if you subscribed or not, but if so, a new subscriber. I don't know if that's your page or your channel or my channel, but I've been commenting on people's stuff lately, so I don't think it's me. But I try to like your comment, I try to heart your comment, I try to comment on your comment, but it's not letting me. YouTube's not letting me. I don't know what that is. I don't know. But shouts out to you. But yeah, I'm not about to sit there and go back and forth with you about where you done went wrong, what you done said wrong, how you not doing your homework, all this stuff. Nah. You figure it out. Because when I came on here, nobody helped me figure nothing out. Nobody helped me figure the Ravens out. I had to do my real research and shit. You feel me? I got a little journalism background. You feel me? I know how to do my search. I know how to do citing and all that shit. You feel me? But enough of that. Not even giving no real praise or props to that side of whatever type individuals. So Ravens flock, Ravens nation, right? I was getting into I was getting into a couple videos today just to see what was going on with the Ravens, hoping something was going on positive with the Ravens. I mean, we passed June 1st. We passed June 1st right now. And I'm expecting roster moves to be made, but nothing yet. So in the process of that today, seeing First Take, still had some words for Lamar. I got to Stephen A. Smith. So the more y'all do it, I'm going to do it. So we're going to run back another episode of Facts, another episode of one of these off-brand BS sports channels and another lackadaisical wordsmith analyst, because he's not a real sports analyst. He's really not. But Stephen A. Smith made a point. I really wasn't even going to respond to this shit. I really wasn't. That's what I'm saying on my last few videos, Ravens Flock. It's tough to not respond to this shit because it's blatant. I felt how I did when I was on lunch break hot take trying to tell them about Prochet. You can type all you want, but y'all got the platform to speak. But that don't make you right. So, Stephen A. Smith caught my ear towards the end of his segment on Lamar and OTA. That said, he isn't even a national champion, right? And when he said the shit, I'm like, what? What the fuck that got to do with anything? One minute y'all say it's different, the college is different from the pros, and I agree to a degree, but college is different from the pros. Then the next minute it matters if they got a championship. I'm like, who the fuck? What type, like, these niggas be pulling out stats out of nowhere, just random shit, and it don't be facts. It be just to prove that they right. So either one of two things: either you purposely dislike this person and just trying to find anything to prove them wrong. Because what I be looking up be right there. I don't dig. I just go for a few seasons here and there, or look at their overall resume, and I can still make my assessment of whether somebody was good or not. You feel me? So, again, he made a point to say Lamar wasn't even a national champion enough to be doing or having this type of attitude towards off season. I sat there and was like, yo, how many quarterbacks has it been that won the national title and really didn't do shit in the NFL? So of course, it didn't take me long, but I wrote down a nice little list of QBs since 2000 to now, right? Some of these names I've never even fucking heard of, so I'm gonna run them down to y'all, okay? If y'all feel otherwise on what I'm about to label some of these QBs, feel free to come in the comments. Feel free to give your opinion. This is a safe environment. Just have some type of solid argument though, because if I see you saying some bullshit, I'm gonna come with it too. But let's get into the names real fast. Josh Heupel. I don't know who that is. Ken Dorsey. Okay, it sounds familiar. I don't remember him. Craig Krenzel. Matt Mayock. I never heard of him. Matt Liner. Okay, now we get somewhere. Bum. Vince Young. He was a rookie sensation. He was one of the first during that era that was mobile QB. You know what I'm saying? Vince is black, so he held it down as long as he could, but for somebody to go as high as he did, he underperformed. My favorite, I'm about to say, because a lot of people don't talk about him, and I don't know what he did in his personal life off the field. I ain't speaking on that. I'm just speaking on what I seen. Chris Lee, 2006. Dude was nice. He was nice as shit. Probably the most solid quarterback I've ever seen that was black, personally. But he did some off the field shit, and I think that derailed his career. He really wasn't given a lot of respect, because during that time Cam Newton was coming up, and so was Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow would have never had the success he did if Chris Leak was never there. So shouts out to Chris Leak. Again, his off the field shit is his off the field shit. But as far as on the college football field, then he never got a shot. Never really did anything in the NFL. I don't remember. I think he went undrafted, which is crazy to me. I really thought he was at least top 10 to me, at least. To me, he's number one. Goddammit. He should have been drafted over Tebow easily, but for whatever reason, they didn't want Chris Leak in the NFL. And if y'all want to know more about Chris Leak, do that on your own time, because I don't want to get into that one. But Matt Flynn, bum. Tim Tebow, I love Tebow for being a Gator, but bum. And the little noise y'all hearing is just from driving, because they're working on the road. I ain't fucking up driving on the road. So we ain't done yet, y'all. We halfway there. Greg McElroy, bum. Cam Newton. So this is one was interesting. Cam Newton, right? Now let's keep in mind he was drafted number 1 overall. Okay. Cam Newton MVP season came when he was 26 years old. 26 years old, right? He passed for 35 touchdowns. His completion percentage was a 59%. He threw for 3,837 yards. And that was with 495 pass attempts. Now, I'm saying that for a reason, and I'm going to get into later. Right? Well, right now. Lamar Jackson MVP season came when he was 22. I'm going to say it again, because they don't put highlight on this, and they got the platform to do so. Cam Newton was 26 years old when he had his MVP season. Lamar Jackson was 22. Okay. Lamar Jackson completion percentage when he had MVP that year was 66%. Cam Newton was 59%. Did y'all just hear me just now? Lamar Jackson won NFL MVP at 22 years old. We all know. They tried to compare him to Cam Newton. Cam Newton won MVP at 26. Cam Newton had a completion rate, passer completion rate, percentage, I don't see rate, of 59%. Lamar's was 66%. And if anybody thinks that's low, Pat Mahomes averages 66% completion rate for his career. So, say he can't pass. How? He had the same passer completion as Mahomes, his MVP year. Passed better than Cam Newton did, and was younger than Cam Newton when he won it. Okay. All right. LJ had 400 pass attempts, 3,000 yards, 127 yards. Cam Newton had 495 pass attempts and, again, 3,837,000 yards. Now, 400 pass attempts compared to Cam Newton's 495. You have to have belief Lamar could have surpassed that if he was given those amount of pass attempts, but we all know he wasn't. He was very limited, not because of him, but because of the play calling at the time. But he was very limited to what they allowed him to do. But those stats alone. Oh, I'm missing one. Here we go. Lamar had 36 touchdowns, as we all know. 6 interceptions, right? Cam had 35 TDs. I didn't write down how many interceptions. But Lamar was, again, way more efficient with less interceptions than Cam Newton was his MVP year, and also younger. So I'm going to get back to the names right now. I just had to dock that down because they always try to compare Lamar to Cam Newton. Lamar was better than Cam Newton his MVP year compared to their own MVP years. Not to mention, again, Lamar is and was younger than him when he did it. Lamar isn't even 26 yet, and Cam did that when he was 26. But AJ McCarron, bum. Jameis Winston, he's still holding on. We'll see what he does this year for the Saints. Saints is loaded, and hopefully they take care of the Buccaneers and expose them before we got to play them. But moving along, JT Barrett. That was 2014 for Ohio State. Now, y'all can share the list. I'm just going off memory with some of these teams and shit, who they was with. Some of these QBs with the teams they was with. Jake Coker. I think that was Alabama. Bum. Deshaun Watson. So, yes, Deshaun Watson won a national title. But nobody talks about his last season. He won 4 games with no MVP. And shouts out to Fresh Life, I believe he said it. When you behind like that, when you losing like that, you have to throw for a lot of yards. So a lot of his shit was forced. I didn't even care to look at how many passing attempts he had for those years he was putting up a lot of yards. But I'm not even spending too much time on that dude. He's nowhere near Lamar's status right now. But I was just listing, who the QBs that just because that had national titles and compared to what they did with it. Where's their success? Jalen Hurts. A lot of Eagles fans don't like Jalen Hurts. I don't have no issue with him. But do I think he's the best Eagles got right now? Yes. Do I think he's elite? No. Trevor Lawrence, bum. Joe Burrow will get exposed this year. Yes, he got the Bengals to the Super Bowl, but they lost. He had top tier wide receivers, two, and a running game. and lost. You don't get too many of them shots. Ravens fans, we know. We know. You don't get too many of those, and y'all ain't getting that again. So, Joe Burrow will be exposed soon. Stetson Bennett. I don't even know who the fuck this was. But he's still in college right now, but I'm calling it now, bum. And Mac Jones. Mac Jones is a bum too, but they're gonna big him up. They're gonna big him up just because he has a certain complexion. But the crazy part, just how I be viewing wide receivers and shit. When you passing the ball, and I'm verified to say this because I watched D-Jack. I'm gonna get into that later too. I watched D-Jack on I Am Athlete today, and he pointed out pretty much what I'm about to say, but in wide receiver terms. If you a QB and you get a certain amount of pass attempts, you should be at a certain amount of passing yards. You should be. Mac Jones, average as fuck. Average as fuck. I'm gonna leave it at that, cause his passing attempts compared to his receiving, keep saying receiving, compared to his passing yards, you should be doing that. Actually, you should be doing more. You should be doing more. But I just wanted to put that out there. So Stephen A. Smith, right? I just went through a whole list of QBs that won a national title. What the fuck does that got to do with Lamar? All them fucking QBs is fucking trash, with the exception of one. All them fucking QBs was trash. And they did shit in the fucking NFL. Except Cam. What the fuck does winning a national title have to do with Lamar? Just say it. Lamar, we don't want you making the most money in the NFL and you're black. Especially you're black. Let's just be real. It's 2022. Let's just be real. Oh, he does deserve Josh Allen type money. Josh Allen won MVP, y'all? What the fuck am I missing? Okay. If you want to say he deserved Pat Mahomes money, that's cool. That's cool. He won MVP. A little under Pat Mahomes deal. Okay, he won the championship. But you and I know I'm on that AB a little bit. The little short from I Am Athlete. But you and I know damn well Mahomes ain't win that shit off himself. He has stellar wide receiver play and a better coach than we do. Lamar working with inconsistencies at the wide receiver spot. I'm not saying to play right now, but over the years since he been here. Motherfucker really sat there and brought up he ain't got no national title pretty much. So, like, he didn't even got that. All the motherfuckers got that. And what the fuck did they do other than Cam Newton, who was black and ran that style of play they keep talking about? What is his style of play? We passed 50%, 54% last year and ran 45%. What the fuck is his style of play? Please let me know. How the fuck is he running with the ball and we passed the ball 54% last year? How is he a runner of the football and we passed 54% last year and ran 45%? By logic, you have to call that person a passer because they passed more than they ran. How is he a runner of the fucking football? Excuse me. It's just getting ridiculous at this point, yo. They doing any little thing to try to throw Lamar off and fuck his game up for the season, which is why, like, oh, I can't stop the noise type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? These are the games that they playing because they know he's primed for a good year and they know he out there to try to get that bag. If I was Lamar, I would protect myself at all costs outside of the football field. Period. I would protect myself at all costs. Lamar, if you ever watch this, bro, I would protect myself at all costs outside the football field. Because the level Lamar is at right now, his what is the word I want to say? He has them in the palm of their fucking hands right now. And they know how much he can potentially get right now. And not potentially meaning it couldn't happen. I'm saying potentially meaning this shit is at 50 mil right now a year, and it's gonna go up the more games he plays, because he's gonna fucking dominate. And they would love to be the first ones to break a story, not about the money, before you get the money, and say, Lamar Jackson has been such and such, yada, 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 yada. He may, whether it be some old freak injury shit, whether it be some outside, and I'm telling you, it's not going to be on the football field. They try to do some shit probably to him outside the fucking field to try to throw him off from getting that fucking bag. So they'll probably pay anybody off. Hey, do this and try to piss Lamar off. You seen it happen to Mike Tyson. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck going on in the world. But I'm just saying, just me in my mind, Lamar, protect your body out there, man. And I ain't talking about working out, dog. I'm talking about when you going to the store. You feel me? Motherfuckers road rage and shit. You know what I'm saying? These chicks out here, some of them, man, just be careful, Lamar. Be careful, man, because they don't want you to get that bag, bro. And they ain't got nothing to do with football, dog. Ravens gonna pay him. But, excuse me, the elites, they do not want him to get that bag, yo. That's why they keep trying to lessen it by comparing him to people lesser than him, who don't got the accolades he got. So how's he getting compared to them? I watch I Am Pro Athlete, but I think that's what it's called. Fucking Brandon Marshall still talking all the fucking time and shit. But D-Jack was on there, and it's crazy to hear from players that don't play no more and the frustration that they have towards a lot that goes on in the NFL that we don't see typically day to day. He was talking about how Donovan McNabb was saying he don't deserve a Pro Bowl, which is crazy. I was just looking at DJ stats about a month ago, and it was crazy to me how he never. I compared it to the Hollywood situation, so he literally confirmed what I was saying about wide receivers. Sometimes, like, it's what you do with the opportunities that you are allowed to get, whether or not makes you prime for success. You feel what I'm saying? DJ never got 146 targets ever in his career. Ever. But guess what? He was getting 1,000-yard seasons. Under 100. I don't know how many I know it was less than 5 times he probably had 100 targets, if that. But this dude was getting 1,000-yard seasons off of like 60 targets. Or 58 receptions, some old crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? I would love for him to play on the Ravens, but he want to be the focal prime part, or at least included in the offense. And I don't see DJ blocking for us. He's not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? He can still serve as some type of veteran presence, as they say. But again, he wasn't feeling that shit from what I was hearing. And it was something, a report I seen a couple of days ago in regards to DJ, basically saying like he listed teams he would still play for, but the Ravens wasn't one of them. So that alone, I was just like, you know what? I fuck with you, DJ. You the man, dog. You know what I'm saying? You lit with the stats and shit. But you don't want to play with the flop. Really ain't got much rap for you, man. But he was definitely a great one, man. He was definitely a great one during his era, during his time, man. Definitely a Hall of Famer to me. But yeah, man, I'm not defeated, cause I this shit don't bother me. They like I said, the more that they do the shit, I'm gonna do the shit. We can go all day with this shit, man. I want to get my clicks up too. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't shit to me. I'm just not understand it. I understand it. I'm just like, what is the end result from this? You know what I'm saying? You saying airheaded statements about Lamar, saying he don't even have a national title, yet all these QBs on this fucking paper was trash except Cam Newton. And he was better than Cam Newton. Lamar is and was better than Cam Newton. What are we talking about? He's better than Josh Allen. He got an NFL MVP. Y'all cannot say nothing to this man, yo. Aaron Rodgers had stellar wide receiver play. 4 MVPs. 1 fucking Super Bowl. 1. But y'all don't care what he do. This motherfucker lie on camera. Y'all don't care what he do. Let him get his money. Talk about Kirk Cousins bum ass. Oh, he's trying to be like Kirk, do how Kirk Cousins did. What the fuck did Kirk Cousins win? He won NFL MVP? Somebody let me know. I might have missed something. Kirk Cousins won NFL MVP? Because I didn't know that. Anybody, who the fuck was the 22-year-old NFL MVP? Okay. It's a what have you done for me lately league. Okay. What the fuck has Aaron Rodgers done? We know you can win the NFL MVP. I mean, is that the goal? How many more MVPs do you need? You're over 30, bro. We know you can win NFL MVP. Why you can't win a Super Bowl and you got a top 5 wide receiver? You had one. What about his style of play? Can his style of play win a Super Bowl? Can Aaron Rodgers? I want to ask ESPN World. Can Aaron Rodgers' style of play win a Super Bowl? Now that's some content I want to hear about. Tell me the stats on that one, please. Can Pat Mahomes win a Super Bowl without Tyreek this year? Without Tyrann Mathieu in the defense? Karlaftis ain't it. He's not going to get y'all there. Ravens Flock, Ravens Nation, man. Shouts out to y'all. Shouts out to my new subscribers, man. Feel free. Please drop a comment. Like, subscribe. I just got answers. Not answers. I just got questions for ESPN. Can Aaron Rodgers win a Super Bowl with his style of play? Y'all let me know. Can Aaron Rodgers win a Super Bowl with his style of play? 4 MVPs, 1 Super Bowl, and that was 2011. What have you done for us lately, Rodgers? Can Deshaun Watson win a Super Bowl with his style of play? Can he win? Can he even make it to the football field? Josh Allen has already gotten paid, and the best that they can get out of him is AFC championship game. That's it. That's it. They gave Joe Burrow 2 top 10 wide receivers. 2 wide receivers in the top 10. Of the draft, at least. The best he can get y'all to a Super Bowl appearance and lose. Just questions. Y'all let me know, man. I'm hoping something happened this week with the roster. A little change up, something. A little change of pace. But we shall see, man. Ravens Flock, Ravens Nation, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. I'm out. I holla.